Civilization Wars is a 6-player 3v3 Autobattler where you tech up through the ages to find the path that will give you victory. So you start off with the Bronze Age and work your way through ages. Think Age of Empires in that regard. There's wonders as well, speaking of Age of Empires, to research that can help benefit your team. But you're going to be putting down a bunch of the warrior keeps at the start. That will spawn units. So we'll do that. A couple of those will do whilst I begin my research already, because sometimes I leave it too late to do my research. So see if I can get some revenge. Playing in middle. We have the boats at the top. The middle is kind of like the same as bottom lane, except you concentrate a bit more on supporting your teammates on either side, or trying to push an agenda, because you can research currency, trade markets, and essentially push a particular lane to get more resources from that lane, providing that lane is doing well, because there are circles to collect. So this, for example, you just saw a circle there or a circle here. So if you collect the circles, then you have that power. But can you keep that power? That's the question. Civilization Wars is the name of the map. Starting off with some basic warriors. It's just a brawl. We're moving forward. Got the middle. Padamea floodplains. Sipang Delta is being collected. And the trade route towards the end before you reach the enemy base and their towers. So you want to make sure you got just enough power to keep control of your lane, but you won't be able to push too deep into their tower defense until you get later into the game, because that's what the technology's for. You can't just break down a fortress with stones and spears. You need tanks, and you don't get tanks until you get to like the modern age, and we are in the Bronze Age right now. So you can see the research that the people on the team are going for, the current income, and the amount of control that is belonging to those players. If we look at this, they take extra damage from normal. So is there an upgrade from normal? I'll do one upgrade there and one upgrade here when I get the income. I always want to keep the research going. Yeah, we can do that. Just to add a little bit extra pressure down that lane. He's got 5 warriors, so have I. But now I've upgraded a couple. So we should have some spearmen and some axemen coming up next, whilst the research continues to flow. We've got 312 income now, so that's nice. A few extra circles for our team. You can deactivate your buildings if you want to get a cash inflow. Relax on the shippies. That's not me. I is not the shippy.
Yes, me lord.
I'm not going to worry about any wonders now. Maybe when I get into later technology. Right, let's get a horseman. And I would like a fire archer. Mix it up a little bit. Could do archers on the outside. And then like the melee units closer to the middle. Next will be, well, this unlocks granaries, chariot, and heavy. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, we can do writing. You have a lot of unlocking technology to do in this game. Looks like my horsey's doing quite well. You can see the time it's taken for your current technology that you're researching as well. You're always bothered by these trolls. They throw 2 axes but only 1 flies. Well, one of them is like a debate axe. He's pretending to throw it, but he doesn't really. Just to throw his enemy off the scent. Construct a library, so we can do some research in the library. And probably archer camp. Middle lane's going okay so far. So I've researched everything there. Now you've got this library that you need to start researching from, because you've researched everything from your capital. And once you've got masonry and feudalism, then you can tech up your capital. But I went for the one that looked like gold. But there's masonry, there's feudalism, so you can be ready to sort of go for those. My FPS is all over the place. This is more stable than it's ever been. Well, as stable as it's ever going to get for me with Warcraft 3 in the latest patch. So you do get a fair bit of gold, but there will be points where you suddenly don't have anywhere near enough gold. So this is why we've got to push that technology so we can spend the gold a bit more quickly if we need to. Because all of my buildings are basically waiting on the next researches. You can put down more warrior cubes, or heck even a second library, just to start researching things quicker. I do consider whether to do that or not. There is the Wonder Builder, so let's see what he can do. +1 Savage Warrior, Granary and Food Market. Almost tempted to do that. I could put down a Droman. 2 Trade Market. I might do that, actually. I don't know if whereabouts I got to build that. That's a bit of greed for me, and it's a Droman, which I think is a ship for the top lane. It is 1,100 gold though, so you're not likely to... Well, actually, maybe I will reach that. Depends if they're going to go for it first. Waiting on the next research.
Has sleep dulled my senses? More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
Every 30 seconds, I think you get the... Built at the outer towers. So it's either here, or it's here. I think you might... No, you can't build there, so it has to be here, right? Okay, there it is. I've got 2 builders working on that. I can build it a little bit quicker. Also, there's research to be done. Feudalism when I get the chance in 1 second. And then I can do the medieval capital. I suppose I'll put my webcam back at the bottom left now, so it doesn't obfuscate too much information. Lighthouse is almost built. There was another greedy wonder actually. That was a granary and a food market, and a savage warrior. You build that down there, so he can have an extra unit as well. Although I want to control my lane, so I think you can't spread yourself too thin. You either have to focus really hard on one lane and your own lane or something. It's too much to spread. I think it just doesn't benefit you enough. So we're going to do it. Whilst we keep getting the relatively cheap researches. 5 gold shy. But hopefully those markets will mean more power. More gold. Providing we control the correct lanes.
What is it? Yes, me lord. What?
It said trade market, didn't it? With the lighthouse, I think. which would be more gold per top lane, which would make sense because that's top lane is the boat lane.
Yes, me lord.
So as long as they're doing well, I should get a bit more income. Don't forget to research and tech up. Oh, I see. Right. Let's do that. So we've got the Great Obelisk now. That said, I think it was basically one food and one material market. Or at least one food market. You can't hover over it to remember what it did. All I know is it was supposed to be a bit of greed. The Great Wall is like a defensive structure, so you just shouldn't really want to build that. You want to be aggressive, really. Bottom lane needs to be more aggressive because they're getting pushed. Although that could be part of the plan for all I know. Right. Completed the medieval capital. So you can get yourself a wonder builder straight away. Well, we've already got that by default. You have to get the medieval worker. But do I need that right now? Because we're still researching and I don't have that much money. We will need it eventually. I guess I just buy it just out of curiosity to see what stuff I'm not going to be able to build. Wow, they're pushing very heavy into this. Those two towers have their work cut out. There's the granary for more food. I guess we go some markets now. Put those eggs in that basket. Bit of mid, a bit of top.
Yes, me lord. Righto. Yes, me lord.
The land and I are one.
I
hate working with these people.
Job done.
There he is. Yeah, he just builds buildings to produce units or provide a debuff on the enemy or just markets. I don't really need him that much per se right now. Just need to continue doing research. Once you get one of each market, you got access to this, plus 15 gold for each set, but that's for a set of markets. I'm going to go heavier onto one than a mix, I think. There's a cleric, heals, and your next tech is refunded and researched immediately. Requires education, which is down here. Could put a cleric down there just to help out a bit. But I shouldn't be guilted too much to help him. As long as we control 2 lanes, that should be good enough.
Research complete. Yes, me lord.
There's the bank. That requires banking. Which I think is once you get into university. And banking caps at 1,000 gold, so ideally you want to be floating 1,000 gold when you have that built. So you get more interest. Right now, I don't need that 1,000 gold, so I can spend some of it upgrading this, for example, and this. Then there's the food cap, so you either put down a couple more granaries. Those can be upgraded, but you don't get access to the upgrades for that for ages.
What? Righto. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Job done. Job done. Job done.
Mid lane still going well, not getting too much pressure from the enemy. They haven't mixed up their units too much from what I can see. Well, maybe, as I say that. They've got a lot of archers and extra damage from Pearson, anti-cavalry. Spearmen would be anti-cavalry, you would think. Extra damage versus mounted units, so let's go one spearman at least.
Upgrade complete.
I've lost a bit of middle now, so you can see the income went down there. And the archers, they take extra damage from just normal. That's armor heavy, at least. Siege. Don't know. Certainly do Pearson though. I'll do a bit of Pearson.
Research complete.
Top lane is doing well. Doesn't build with multiple workers drain gold. I don't think it does in this. I think you can build with multiple workers. Wow, ballista. So they built a specific ballista workshop? It does drain, does it? Mm. I felt like I didn't see the resources ticking down, but I'm going to do a bit more upgrades on the top since that's still being pushed. Maybe I can get that income to 500. Need to keep an eye on this middle lane. I only need just enough to keep control of like this bit, really. I don't need to overkill it. Superior tower should be enough to handle that pressure. Wow, you can still just keep on going with these. After 12 hours and 14 bosses down, you're tired. Don't force yourself to Wukong. Just work on Wukong when you need to. I've got fairly good control in middle, so I could also push this. There are 81 bosses. Are you on a speed run then? You on a race to get to the end? We have access to the Holy Cathedral. That's pretty big. Plus 5% attack damage. And armor. And it stacks with the auras. I actually might build that as an overall help to everyone on the team. Or there's plus 10%. Is the 10% better? And it's like cheaper? Because one armor doesn't make that much difference. At least I wouldn't have thought so. Actually might just go with that. It's because it stacks, though. This says it does not stack, actually, so yeah, okay, then it is better. Let's try the cathedral. Alright, education is complete. Time to get some university on the go. Renaissance? Renaissance? Okay, there's banking. So you got to research that and then basically don't spend any money. So I can float on the 1,000 gold for a little while. We're up to 532 income. Can I get control of the middle again? Because it looks like I'm losing that. Banking. Sometimes you can build multiple universities and libraries to like push technology quicker, but that's expensive to do. And you want to keep control of the lanes, so you're making money from those anyway. Bottom lane is just not having an easy time. So that's why I think I would do something like this, because I could put down a structure that specifically spawns a unit for bottom lane to get more control. But I've done this, or been down this path before, where you sort of try to help everything, but you don't help out the whole team by doing that. One player almost has to take a hit. At least I think so. See, I'm not speed building this because you guys made me paranoid about draining resources. Let's see. I'm not seeing the resources go down at all. So you guys were lying once again with your fake knowledge of this game. They speak with absolute certainty. Yet know nothing. Have to build multiple granaries just to make space for the bank.
I'll have it up in no time.
Okay, the granary does go down for whatever reason. In gold.
Job's done. More work.
There's the bank. Let's get that bad boy built. So at least this aura will theoretically help out bottom. Just not as much as they may want it to help out. But it also helps keep control of top and middle. Speaking of which, middle is hit and miss at the moment.
Yes, me lord.
I'm just trying to get the bank set up and then back to research.
More work.
And then also,
All right.
when I'm up still above 1,000 gold, look for units that can do well against what he's got. See, I can get this aura. It says it does not stack, right? But we got the one that does stack. So that would be probably quite good to get. So I'm going to go get the Warlord's Keep. That's a bank. Plus a resource for mid lane. 20 gold per circle control on the map. There's a fire ship there. Maybe you really want to overkill the top. There's the Warlord's Keep. He's finished. So these guys take extra damage from gunpowder and shock. This guy's got shock. So you're on board. This map's called Civilization Wars. It's like castle fight or direct strike. I'm going to wait until the 30 seconds has passed. Get my interest and then start the research. So we got a Warlord's Keep. Why not try the Cutter? John Cutter. Saint Temple. With more shock damage. No, I don't believe it was removed. I just updated. Let's get the evasion. I think I want the musketeers as well. That requires gunpowder, which I am researching, so...
Upgrade complete.
I guess once that research is finished, gunpowder higher. They've gone really heavy on that bottom lane. That means they're probably... We might need to push very heavy on the middle, and I might need to put more pressure on so they don't feel too comfortable putting too many things that are like, give us extra gold for controlling the bottom lane. Because like I say, you can't realistically protect everyone. But I can sort of protect them by putting more pressure on these lanes to then pull them off. It's like attacking in 4 versus 4 RT to make your opponent teleport back when they were going to basically keep attacking your allies' base. You get them off their back.
All right.
Top's obviously doing well, so don't need to change anything there for the moment. Thank you. Have a good evening.
What is it?
There's another musketeer. Let's do that. Military tradition equals cavalry. Or dragoon.
Upgrade complete.
Since I could
Yes, me lord.
be a bit more greedy as well, I've got floating resources.
Righto. Yes, me lord. Off I go then. Research complete. More work. Off I go then.
Yeah, that drains resources too, doing that.
All job's done. What is it? Job's done.
Oh, I can upgrade those. That might be cheaper than putting down more granaries. It's a little bit cheaper than putting more granaries down.
Upgrade complete. Build more farm. Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, me lord. Upgrade complete is required. Yes, me lord. What? Upgrade complete. More work. Yes, me lord. Upgrade complete.
There's the 2 armor from that. 2 armor's better than 1 armor. But is that enough? I mean, when units have got 0 armor, that's... Armor's actually not necessarily that bad when it's that low. I'm going to go for it.
About time.
I'm going to gamble.
Yes, I'm on it.
Another thing to sort of help the team.
Yes, me lord.
I need to try to throw those in every now and then, so I'm not just only pushing myself or my greed. Maybe Tyrol. At the moment, I'm still a little bit preoccupied before I move on to another game.
Research complete.
The Wukong game is not going anywhere, and I assume that it probably will get updated and made to be better quality of life in the future as well. I need a few more lumbers to push more greed, so I can get up to 700. Oh, there we go. Did it anyway.
More work? Yes, my lord.
Keep researching. Don't forget. We've got our cutter saint charging through the middle. Let's see how they do. Crossbowmen are doing extra damage versus my horseback and my light units. They do less damage against fortified and modern.
Yes, my lord.
We're not at modern yet. I need scientific method for that. And that's got quite a way to go.
More work? Easy.
We've finished the Great Temple, so now there's a +1 armor from someone else. And there's +2 armor from one of the ones that I give. So that's now 15% damage reduction rather than 0. So that's better. It's a living. Middle looks okay. Gold is starting to flow in, so push even more gold. Because I can spend that lumber. I think you can trade as well, gold into lumber. I just have to remember how to do that.
Upgrade complete.
Detonate, I don't think that's the answer. Espionage, increase
Research complete.
the build limit, that's not it. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I think it can be done. Oh, there we go. Buy materials. So we buy some more materials. We can push.
Build more farms.
Oh, the old farms are getting me. The +1 armor is also mine. Oh, yes. +5% damage aura and +1 armor.
What is it? Upgrade complete.
Pirate Cove and Gorilla Camp. If you want to buy gorillas. Sun Tzu's War Academy. Is that worth it? I've got money to spend. Or can I do better? There's a Banks cutter set. No. Keep going. Maybe I'll get something like this. Ironworks down here. I did say I wasn't going to spread myself. I would like to make sure top is really doing well. It's clearly the play.
Righto. All right. Off I go
I'll
then.
have it up in no time.
So you can sort of build separate things and then have
I hate running.
each builder go to it. Because I'm getting too much gold at the moment.
Job done.
So the only way to deal with having too much gold is to find a way to invest that gold into making more gold.
Done.
There we go.
Suits my purpose.
Magellan's Expedition. That's 0.5% of the total value of your unit of wonder spawns as gold. I wonder how that does.
Suits my purpose.
More gold is required.
Right.
Right.
It's about time. Ah, at last.
Now let's trade. Well, get both 1,000 gold again. Mid's still doing okay. Bottom's starting to push back a bit. If you're enjoying this, like the video. See if we can get 400 likes. And subscribe for more Warcraft free content on a daily basis. We have 1,295 gold.
More work.
And I am about to finish Magellan's Expedition. Oh, he's got the gun towers. So have I. We're okay, actually. I thought he was a technology ahead of me there for a moment. That's finished. More frigates for you. So yeah, with these wonders, you can only have one. You went up with a straight up pirate cove. One for each team, so there is some importance to trying to get the wonders for your team. Scientific methods. Oh, that comes next.
Yes, me lord.
Okay, time to invest in more greed.
What?
Got multiple 4-story
Yes,
markets.
me lord.
Maybe a bit more love on the middle.
Off I go then. What is it? Yes, me lord.
Upgrade more farms.
Yes, me lord.
The land and I are one.
All work. Off I go then. What? Job's done. Job's done. All work. Righto.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Job's done. Yes, me lord.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, me lord.
Upgrade.
Armored elephant. Is that part of the pirate's code?
What is it?
There's a lot of pressure on that top side. So more greedy trade markets.
All work.
Complete. Build more farms.
What is it? Off I go then.
Right.
Has sleep
Time to take out the industrial
Job's done.
capital. Yeah, they're going to need some help at that top. They're really getting pushed in there. Bottom's still alive, and I've got middle fairly pushed.
Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord.
And a lot of gold is being floated. Oh, that income has gone fucking berserk.
What?
It's gone absolutely nuts.
All work.
Whilst the top lane's doing well, and it's going to continue to do well for a while. So I feel like at this point you got, yeah, ships.
threatens
All
Upgrade
work.
complete. Build more
Yes,
upgrade
my lord.
complete.
What? Yes, me lord.
Well, what are you waiting for?
What is it?
Right, there we go. What's your deal?
All work. Job's done.
So let's get the industrial worker.
Job's done.
And then laboratory requires scientific method, industrial capital, and okay, yep. Got that coming in a moment. Oh, I didn't realise you could keep upgrading those. I kept building more because I thought they only upgraded 2 times.
You have a target?
Time to upgrade the laboratory. Then we're going to want stock exchange when we get a chance. What if I do 2 laboratories to start really pushing the tech now, since I've managed to get that much gold? Is there a dude
I feel
that can build? I don't see it.
What is it?
I'm going to go with the Grand Bazaar.
Right.
That's gold based on my wonders and stuff.
Yes, I
Our allies' town is under siege.
That's a laboratory. Ah, there you go. That's a laboratory and a supermarket. Let's try that.
Suits my purposes. Well, what are you waiting for?
Because that way I can do 2 lots of technology upgrades. Oh, I don't know. That might have been a bit too greedy, but it's. I don't want to cancel it now.
Righto.
Because the technology is going to get pretty expensive now, and you want to be floating on 1,000 gold. 2,000 gold for the economics.
Our allies' town is
Having
under
said that, I
siege.
might still be able to pull it off.
All work.
I see they're putting something big down there.
Yes, me lord.
Phoenician Arsenal. Yeah, those are some big boats.
Is it? All right. Job's done. Yes, me lord.
Right, supermarket. There we go. So we can do technology on each one.
Allies' town is under siege. What is it?
And then, when it's available, get the stonks, which will be when this finishes. So we'll have 2,000 gold floaty for that.
Work.
That's so much gold income. That's crazy how high that is. Keep an eye on things.
What?
Woodstone is still okay. He hasn't lost it yet.
What is
But
it?
if the pressure gets too much, yes, I can put down something. One of you wants to build the stonks.
Aye. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, look how quickly that went down when I started speed building it.
Aye.
Right, so the stonks is finished. We got multiple upgrades going through at the same time. A little bit more greed for me. Tiny bit more food supply. Bit more push down my lane, so I'll just do a couple of structures there. So I have some pressure there, and then start looking at the wonders again. Plus 5 gold per trade market owned. I've got a lot of gold trade markets, holy shit. It's probably the next one to get then. That's only 750 gold.
More work.
Yeah, top might end up getting pushed back, so I could look for something else that could help top. This is what I mean, you can't really do all the lanes, so Woodstone just has to try to stay alive. Because I've got a lot of investment at top, so if I start helping Woodstone out and then top gets pushed, then I lose all the income investment I put in the top. They've had bot light the whole lane, the whole time though, so I assume they put lots of investment in that. Plus 5 gold per market owned. I don't know.
More work. What is it?
Something is amiss.
What? Right done. Our allies' town is under siege. Yes, my lord.
I can just straight up build something that can help him or find a wonder. I was trying to find a specific wonder that could be cool. Movement speed, produce 5% of your total income for each ally. Although I got a lot of income, man. Wouldn't that be really good for them? There you go. I can help them out by being with my greed.
Very good.
That's just a tower.
It shall be done. I'll do my best.
Let's get that finished. Yeah, top is in trouble there. That doesn't help top, that doesn't help top. So we need the U. And then just build a straight up Marquet or something. Which is like the equivalent of like a more advanced ship. I can't quite remember. You have 7 build limit. Oh, yep, stop. They attack if you're building. Careful, don't build that fry until they're gone. Oh, right, I can upgrade that.
More work. All right.
Yeah, why did the top lane suddenly get so monumentally pushed down?
Yes, my lord. What? Yes, my lord.
Rocketeer and Raider. Mid's still okay.
What? Our allies' town is under siege. What is it?
I guess I'll build another one. Don't know if the hospital works. No, it doesn't look like I can build it there.
Time to go.
More work. What is it? Job done. All right. Yes, job done. Off I go then. Yes, my lord.
It's constructed the Federal Reserve. It can no longer be built. That's the one that's going to give gold to allies.
Right. Our allies' town is
And I've got another one coming up here, which is gold based on 5 gold per market or something I've got. We still got time to benefit from that.
What is it? All right.
Bit more control down the middle.
Research complete. Yes, my
Tiny bit more food.
upgrade complete.
Right. How are we doing on research? Apply elite buff.
Upgrade complete.
It can do that. Cast this on allied spawn building to give the spawns plus 25% attack damage. Can only be cast once if the building is upgraded or deactivated. What's the best one to do that on? Don't know if I can cast it on mine. It says an ally. I guess it would count on mine. Does he have a better ship than the one that I've got? Because I got destroyers. So I'm going to assume this one is going to be the best one.
What? Yes, my lord. War word. Our allied town is under siege. War word. Agreed. Yes, my lord. What?
Right, that's quite a bit of gold. I can't upgrade those anymore. That's refrigeration and mid-control. I should get mid-control at the moment, so refrigeration. Don't know where you get refrigeration from. Oh, I guess I already just researched it then.
What is it?
It's a lot of gold again. Suddenly just jumps up again. So let's spend it.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Pretty soon I should be able to get this one, most likely. Rocketry and Raider. Yeah, that income is getting out of control now. It's like super snowball.
What?
I'll take care of it. Upgrade. Aye. Upgrade.
Let's do another one.
Job done. More work.
Don't mind if I do. That means I can push more greed at the top as well. Not that I expect it to go that much longer. But with that many things built at the top, that should be a good bit of control. Woodstone is taking it for the team. I've researched everything, so you need a modern capital. Oops. Send the Royal Royces into battle. That's an expensive battle. Anyone still want to build the Great Wall? That's available. Big Ben, that's 2 dreadnoughts. That would be pretty devastating. Put at the top. The Eiffel Tower, +6 armor to nearby allied structures or buildings. You know what? I actually might build that. If I build that down here, since you're always under defense. Why not? It seems like one of the reasons to purchase that, if ever. Just to make sure you're less likely to die. Your one job is to tank, whilst I try to build everything and research everything. And okay, so you're the modern worker. Have I got the modern industrial wonder builder? Research Institute. Looks just like a supermarket. I've got so much gold.
Job's done.
I was looking slowly for the thing that constitutes a research institute, but I don't see it. So time to spend that gold on whatever the heck I can spend it on.
What? Off I go then. Yes, my lord. What is it?
I might have to just buy 2 research institutes. Why not? It's only 300 gold. Oh! Look at all that armor.
What?
Right, so I'm researching from there. I guess we get Biggie Ben.
I go then.
Wait for it, 10 more seconds. I don't think I can change what target I put the 25% buff on. They got the Great Wall. Wait, Fry built the Great Wall. What the fuck are you doing, Fry? It's building like a defensive structure on the top lane. He's a memeing. The armor's actually pushing them forward now. Past the first point. About to finish those researches. So we need rocketry. That's you. And you are radar. Big Ben is built. This was the one that gave the buff. Oh, I see. You could upgrade this into a research institute. Ah, I could have done that. That armor thing did something then, I guess. Plus whatever you upgraded. I didn't think the Eiffel Tower was going to be that useful. Yep, I'll buy lumber in a second. As I'm pushing all of this. Because I don't expect to lose the top. In fact, the towers are gone, right? They're about to go. So now's a really good time to invest in a crazy amount of income. It's going to take them a while to push back the top. Almost finished the researches.
Job done. Job done. Research complete. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Righto.
My people must be avenged.
No,
What
not like
is it?
that. Let me do it.
Right, research complete.
Job done.
That means I can finally get that one I was trying to get over here. The Asia shipyard, which isn't even that expensive. That's like the super duper push now. My allies have got pretty damn good income as well now. Probably thanks a little bit to the Federal Reserve. Top is definitely being dominated now at this point. Let's see what I can push in the middle as well for funds. Composites, I think that might be this one. And then I could upgrade a bunch of this. All at the same time.
What is it? Upgrade complete. Yes, my lord.
Managed to reach that critical point. See if I can get the 3,000 gold income. Needs more gold.
What is it? All right. What?
More lumber is required.
Yes, my lord. What is it? Off I go then. Off I go then. All right. Job's done. More work. Job's done. What? Yes, my lord.
That looks pretty pushed.
Research complete.
Ready to upgrade these.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Research complete. Royals Royce still trying to get through. Oh, there's a massive push on the bottom suddenly happening. Relics has lost the capital. They got loads of granaries. And they obviously went 3-story market, which must be the bottom one, right? That must be this one. 4 extra gold per bot lane, so he's got loads of those. Yeah, they did have huge, super investment in the bottom lane, which makes sense. GG. Ah. Wipe them all out. Oh, look at the gold. What's that? 99,000. Almost broke the 100k. The 100k subscribers. Oh, 86 markets. That's so greedy. I didn't realise I had that many. Well, it's down to 86 now. No, yeah, it was 86. I had a moment there where I thought it was 96, and then I was like down to 86. I've been ripped off. Got 12 wonders as well. I know how to invest my monies. And the granaries. I thought they had a lot of granaries, but I had a lot of tech and that. You have to get that many granaries just so you can keep getting that many markets. GG. If you've enjoyed this, thank you very much for watching this far. Please do like the video and subscribe and share if you found it entertaining. Have a good time. Take care.